Shame. Shame.
Eddie
Shame.
Lacy,
Shame.
we are ringing
Shame.
the bell of shame for you, my friend.
Shame.
3 times.
Shame.
Take that walk.
Shame.
Take that long walk.
So,
Shame.
Mike, I'm going to let you speak on Eddie Lacy because you were in the Twitter sphere absorbing the massive tilt that was taking place.
So the game starts, and it's a James Starks. Well, the first thing that was strange was I was watching the pregame, and they're going through the teams, and James Starks is the starter. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird that they're previewing him in these sweet, cool graphic intros of James Starks as the starter. Okay, well, I expect to see Eddie Lacy. Nope. Then we saw James Starks for an entire run, and then they had to punt the ball because James Starks is okay. Then they get the ball back, and there's still no Eddie Lacy, and no one has any idea what is going on. Nobody had any idea. Finally, Lacy gets in, doesn't do a whole lot, and he actually kind of bobbled as he was running. He didn't fumble, and then he basically didn't see the field again, including a James Starks fumble that miraculously turned into a Green Bay touchdown. And so at that point, you think, okay, let's get this garbage out of the way. Let's get Lacy back on the field. Nope. We're going to put an undrafted free agent rookie running back in this game that we need to win, and our offense is doing nothing. So we need a spark. We're going to go to this unproven guy instead of Eddie Lacy, who's been a monster for 2 seasons.
Now, I'm certainly happy that there's another Crockett
Yes.
in the NFL for Jason's sake because
Couldn't agree
honestly,
more.
one wasn't enough for you.
Need a lot of Betty Crockett.
That being said, let me give you a little – here's what it's like to be a Lacy owner. 5 for 10, negative 0.5 is what he scored against Carolina. 13.3, 21.6. Last night, 1.1.
He was – look.
And this is a play-in to win game. We're with you, Foot Clan. If that hurt, we're with you on the complete and utter
And there's
lack
there was,
of knowledge. Nobody knew anything until you're halfway through the game. What did you say right before the show?
So about in the third quarter or so, there was an on-field reporter, and she reports the Eddie Lacy not being on the field is not injury-related. And then Nance on the broadcast is like, oh, it's a doghouse situation. You know, we kind of had an inkling of this yesterday in the pregame meetings. What?
Somebody want to let us know?
What?
Something you could have told us 15 minutes ago.
Green Bay beat reporters, where were you? There was nothing. There was not a single ounce that I had come across. Maybe in the dark net there was something going on that people were spreading rumors about, but I heard literally nothing about this. And I was trying to figure out, was it because of Eddie Lacy kind of got benched last week because of a fumble. And it's just you cannot bench a guy like Eddie Lacy and then just try and throw him in here and there. That's not how it works. I mean, I have no idea what happened in the practice that put him in this situation of the doghouse.
Yeah, that's all I heard last night was maybe there were practice issues.
But I feel like it's common knowledge of a running back like Eddie Lacy, it takes an entire game. You let him wear the defense down, and then towards the second half is when things start opening up. That's for a power back. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You can't just say, okay, here's 3 carries. Oh, you didn't do anything? Okay, get off the field.
I'm surprised he got 3 carries.
Seems
like a game.
He got 5.
Or
5 for 4.
It seems like a game where they're saying, hey, you're sitting down because of whatever happened this week. I'm surprised they said, but you get to play a little bit.
Well, no, that happens a lot. Guys get doghouse for the first drive or the second drive. Then they come in and they produce. Maybe he wasn't doing what they wanted to do when he did come in, and that was the reason. I don't know. I don't think you could have read into a practice squad running back signing to the main team and said Lacy was in the doghouse. But this is brutal.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't
crapping your team.
You can't start Lacy going.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so can we even start Eddie Lacy?
That's
No
the quick
way.
question. Can you start Eddie Lacy rest of the season?
No, not until he proves back-to-back games, which there's not enough time left for that. I mean, if he comes out next week, gets the complete lion's share, then maybe you could start him.
There is so much poop in those big boy pants. I don't even know what to do with it.